Alright, so, we're gonna put in a big push today to at least get, like, most of this, cavern cleaned up. And while we're at it, let's turn on, smooth lighting, just to make things a bit nicer when working down here. So, we will replace all of this granite with polished granite. And then we'll end up replacing the stone with chiseled stone bricks. I have plenty of stone up there. It's just, replacing this all in one go is a lot easier than, like, digging it from down below. So, like, replacing these in, like, sections is kind of the way to go. Because underneath here, we're gonna have, like, a large flat area for me to just walk around. And now we'll focus on this diorite here. Get this all replaced. And once we get this replaced, we'll just fill it in with polished diorite. And rinse and repeat. And, ooh, copper. We need that. I need copper to, repair some of my good stuff. And we will just, plop some lanterns down. Eventually they will get removed. Just for the time being, they will just stick there for now. There we go. Okay. So, now let's go ahead and replace the, granite here. Go ahead and repeat the process. And at some point, we'll end up, like, stopping here. Stopping around, say over here and just consider this an entirely different area. Because if you look at, like, the surrounding areas, this is where, like, the cavern, like, cuts off. So, that entire area below will be something entirely different. At least that is my plan. Like, just remember that plans can change, like, with the snap of a finger. And wait, did I just see a giant slime over there? Yeah, give me a moment here, guys. We're gonna need to go harvest that. No, it's just a tiny slime. But it's still a slime. So, we need that. Alright, so now let's fill in this granite here. And I will get around to just straight up removing this stone and replacing it with chiseled stone later. Like, in the year that it's taken to, like, get to this point, we've accomplished a lot, but not as much as, like, the people who, like, stream this 8 hours a day. Like, props to the people who can, like, stream this for hours on end. Because they are people of sheer will and commitment. Alright, I don't think there's anywhere else I can really fill in right now. Oh, there's this diorite section. We can do that. Like, I have enough diorite for that. And I am using jack-o'-lanterns, like, just because, like, Alright, so there's a story behind why I'm using jack-o'-lanterns, and it's not anything, like, overtly serious. It's just the fact that I started using them when I started building this base, and, like, they've sort of become, like, my mainstay go-to for lighting. And they're cheaper than glowstone. Like, I know, that's pretty lame, but, like, it's cheaper than glowstone. And, like, that's a net positive in my book. As far as I'm concerned, since it's cheaper than, glowstone, it's perfectly fine. Like, the alternative would be to, like, use things like shroom lights and, other glowy, materials. That's a bit too close. Yeah, gonna have to, fill a lot of this in later, but we'll make it work. Or go and do some corrections to the, lanterns. And you know what? We will just, put this here. And since mobs can't really spawn on the glass, it's not a problem. For some reason, like, mobs can't spawn on, like, a transparent block like this. But you don't want to rely on that, because Mojang could change that at any moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Not bad, considering, like, this was just a prototype. Like, I'll probably end up, like, making this, like, a multi-layered thing, like, later, but not now. And there's still some caves over there I haven't explored. Like, there's literally, like, pocket caves, like, everywhere that I've missed out on. Alright, so while we're down here, let's go ahead and, like, start knocking out, like, all of this miscellaneous stone so I can fill it in with, chiseled stone brick. Oh, that reminds me, I do need to, like, repair my pickaxe, after this, like, recording session. So what I'll probably end up doing is, well, now that I think about it, I'll probably just grab, like, a ton of the, cactuses from my cactus farm and smelt them for EXP. Because cactuses, for whatever reason, Mojang, decided, like, oh, hey, cactuses give good EXP. And then there's this, like, entire section over here that apparently needs to be lit up. So that's a thing. Like, I just can't seem to win with these people. We haven't decided what we're gonna put in place of the, gravel. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna put there. Gravel... Like, it needs to be a block similar to gravel. But it has to be able to defy gravity. Like, that's my requirement for what will replace gravel. So, I will have to think on that. Pretty heavily, actually. But I will say this, definitely enjoying the look of the chiseled stone brick, because that used to not be craftable back in the day. Like, I remember, like, back in the day, like, mossy cobblestone was considered, like, the decorative block for floors in some places, because all the texture packs would, like, make that, like, a special block. I remember Doku Craft. That was, like, my favorite texture pack. And now, that's actually, like, internet history now. People behind that stopped updating it a long time ago. Alright, we got a good chunk of this out of the way. Oh, and there's actually some stuff underneath here. So, we can just, burn some of our, stuff here. But once we get to a certain point, like, this floor will just be done, over here at least. We're gonna end up, like, making, like, a little thing that allows me to go up into here. Like, the amethyst, shards, I believe they're called, can be, like, farmed, if you, like, AFK around them enough. We can exploit that. So that's something to keep an eye out for. Alright, so let's head back up and offload a bunch of our junk here. And then we'll go ahead and grab ourselves some more, some chiseled stone brick. And I'm thinking we end up using, like, orange terracotta to replace the gravel. Just because I have a ton of it. And I like orange. Okay, there's copper. No iron. Copper and copper. Granite. Get rid of the granite here. Gravel. We already got rid of the diorite. Andesite. Deposit this into the cobblestone chest, even though, like, it's just gonna disappear soon. Because, I'm gonna be going through, like, a lot of chiseled stone brick. Like, I know I already have some, like, chiseled stone brick crafted in here, so it's not as big a deal, but, you know, gonna run out of it eventually. And we'll end up taking some of this orange terracotta here, since I'm inevitably gonna get like a lot of it when I eventually clear out the desert. Yeah, eventually at some point, just the areas around my base will just cease to exist because I just like mine it all out for resources. But for the time being, we will just fill in things with our chiseled stone brick here. Yeah, we will go to, like, this wall here, and I'm gonna have to figure out how to work around this wall. The wall, don't really know what to do there. And since this is gravel, we will go ahead and put, terracotta here. And I see that big slime down there. I am tempted to run on over there and try and get it, but I also fully recognize that, that might be a bit of a wasted effort. So orange terracotta is going to go on top of gravel. And that's how we're going to do things for now on. And let's make sure to get all of this down properly. And I'm gonna have to go through here and like rework some of the lighting over here. There we go. Like, I think over here we might end up just, like, having a staircase or something. Like, there's gonna be, like, several, like, elaborate staircases, like, built that, like, indicate, like, what time period they were built in. Like, that seems to be, like, a reasonable thing for me to do. Like, just based off my own experiences. And yes, I know there is a zombie, up in the, geode there. I just don't have a way of dealing with it right now. But if I did, rest assured that zombie would be dead pretty quickly. Because I am not a fan of, like, the zombie sound effect. It's really annoying. There we go. More lighting. Alright, so that takes care of a good chunk of that. Alright, so we will try to, like, build a wall from this point. Because from this point, I think this is where we want to stop, like, and then have, like, a drop down. That's what I'm thinking. Like, that's my idea. I could change it later, but I feel like, we have this, like, massive open space here. We might as well, like, go deeper. In my mind, that seems to be, like, the way to go. So we will just build, like, a layer underneath there. And, temporary lighting. Oh, I'm out of chiseled stone brick now. Okay, let's head back up and, like, continue filling in part of this. Because, we've come so far, we might as well keep going. Oh, and over dirt, we will, put orange, terracotta as well. I think this is a fair design choice. Like, I like this design. Like, I've come to love it. It's absolutely ridiculous, but it grows on you. So let's head back up and get this.